What is good, YouTube? We touch from Touch's World here, and this is just a making this. This is a Pokemon discussion video. I would show trailers and all that, but I feel like that'd be kind of a. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's a little too risky. I'm one of those type of guys that'll try to play it safe, and I kind of don't want to get hit with copyright. I still like just showing this picture. I'm afraid that I might get hit with something, but I'm not sure. Y'all know I don't own none of this stuff. This is all Pokemon, and these three are the new starters for the next Pokemon game. And I'm a big fan of Pokemon, which if you watch me, you already know that. If you don't watch me, hi, Sitachi. And I just wanted to talk about the starters and what's the possibility of their evolutions. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this game. For me, I am team. Is it Swabble, the water starter. I'm a team of that. I'm a fan of that. A lot of people have seen. A lot of people are fan of the rabbit, the fire rabbit, Score Bunny, and I've seen a couple people a fan of the monkey. I forgot the monkey's name. I don't know why. Someone put it in the comments if you're watching. What's the monkey's name? I forgot. But he's looked cool too. And I was thinking about what they could be when they evolve. And a lot of people are afraid that some people have a feeling that the bunny's gonna be firefighting, and there are some people that are some people that just don't want that. I know I don't for personally. Some people want a new type for this region. I feel like they won't since fairy type's kind of new. Fairy type's only been out for 2 generations now. For 2 generations. This will be the third generation that's out. I don't see a new typing dropping, but if a new typing do drop, that's kind of cool. I'm literally just here to talk about what these Pokemon can evolve into. I have no idea what the other two can, which is sad because I have a good feeling for the fire bunny. I'm like I don't know what it'll evolve into, but I always thought that I feel like it should be Fire Fairy, and I'm gonna explain. To me, I've always like heard on like online that psychic types are supposed to be magic, which I don't understand. Because to me, psychic type is supposed to be like scientific. They're supposed to be like so smart that they gain the ability of telekinesis and moving things with their mind. So I always thought psychic is like in scientific, you know. And for me, fairy types have always just been magical creatures with like type of magic or some type of like, well, I'm not gonna say lure because like all the Pokemon have some type of lure, but magical creatures that have magical or mystical powers, I guess. So I was saying Score Bunny could be Fire Fairy, which that would be a dope combination of a type. I feel like if it evolves into like a jackal, like its second evolution will be it's growing like little horns and it's starting to like it'll still be just pure fire. It's starting to gain fairy moves and stuff. And then its final evolution, his horns will be gigantic and like kind of pointy out. Some of them will be pointing out of that one out of the two horns, and it uses fire fairy moves, and you could probably run it. It could be a fragile mon if you, I guess. Fairy type's kind of bulky, but you could make it fragile. Make it because most fire types are the physical starter anyway. You could run it either physical or special. With them having horns and stuff, you could make it to where it has not horn leech, but it has play rough and it could have horn leech, but it has play rough and flare blitz. Or if you run it special, it can have moon blast and flamethrower. And then when it gets angry, you can like the horns can catch on fire. I think that'll be a dope combination for that's the endless possibilities of that for this Pokemon. Game Freak, if you listening, you might want to hire your boy. I got those ideas, dog. I feel like this Pokemon could be like so lit and so much better. It's not, instead of being firefighting, let it be Fire Fairy.
Sorry about that interruption. I don't know what people want to call it the wrong time, but exactly what I was saying. Fire Fairy would just be a dope type for the bunny. The grass monkey. A lot of people are saying rock type just because it hit the rock and the grass grew. If you saw the trailer, um, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I think there's only two grass rock types, and that's the Lily and that's Lilip in its evolution. I think they're the only two. If there's others, let me know. I can't remember if it is. I don't think it is. I think they're the only grass rock type. So I wouldn't mind grass rock, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind another type. Actually, I wouldn't. Well, no, I'm not gonna say. I wouldn't mind grass fighting, but like grass has so many weaknesses. Like grass has so many weaknesses. And I mean, we know grass has so many weaknesses, and we come to deal with that. But like with grass having so many weaknesses, I really don't want it to give it a type that makes it have more weaknesses, I guess. But I mean, it doesn't matter what type you give it; it's gonna just add on to more weaknesses, I guess, in a way. Giving it fighting, it'll just make it more weak to. It'll make it 4 times weak to flying. I think that's the only one, isn't it? It's only it's just flying. It'll give it a psychic weakness. Um, I think the fighting's weak to psychic. It'll give it a fairy weakness, unless grass resists fairy, and I don't remember. If grass resists fairy, then there's nothing to worry about it. But if it don't, then it'll give it a fairy weakness as well. And grass is already weak to ice, flying, bug, poison. So like I don't know. And giving it the rock typing, that's not I guess it's not too bad. Because we're giving it the rock typing, it will become neutral to fire. It'll become neutral to fire. Does rock resist ice? I know rock is super effective on ice. I don't think it resists ice. Um, so I mean, I guess you could sit it out against an ice type if it's fast enough. You could probably kill ice types. It'll help you deal with them more. It gains the ground. Like, no, does grass? I don't know if grass resists ground. I'm trying to think of like what resists and won't don't, and I can't remember. I'm giving it rock type, but I just know rock is weak against ground, but I don't know if grass resists ground. If grass resists ground, then it'll just be neutral. But if it outspeeds and has a strong grass type move pool, then you have really nothing to worry about there. Uh, It'll gain a fighting weakness, giving it the rock typing. Which I feel like with this generation, it's supposed to be like a lot of knights and stuff. Like it's supposed to be like knights and steel and all that. So I'm feeling like more fighting and steel types are gonna come out. But I mean, you can make a balanced team. I'm just thinking like just these Pokemon itself. So I don't know what's a good typing. Let me know in the comments what you think a good typing for the grass type will be. Do you like the idea of grass rock, grass fighting? I don't really see it becoming anything else besides those two types. It can stay its regional type. It can stay pure grass. I just hate that when they give one starter Pokemon a double and then the other ones don't. It kind of sucks. Kind of like in Gen 1 where Charizard's fire flying, Venusaur is always grass poison, and Squirtle's just pure water, which I mean, Blastoise is still the better of the. So, well, technically, he's the best one to use out of the three when it comes to that generation, but still. I guess just like with Gen 3, Blaziken's firefighting, Swampert water ground, and then Sceptile's just pure grass. I don't know. Duplicate typing seems to be the wave, but I mean, at the same time, they all could just be their original type, and this fire bunny could still just become pure fire. The water could be pure water, and this could be pure grass. It just depends on the type. Do you think this generation would release another typing? I don't think so. I just don't see it in the cards. I don't see. For me, I don't see it in the cards. But if you disagree, let me know in the comments. Now to the boy Swabble. He's supposed to be based off a chameleon, I think. Chameleon or gecko. I think chameleon though. Because I don't know. I think chameleon, geckos, do geckos be near water? I don't think chameleons be near water like talking about them. I'm not sure. I think so though, because they be eating fireflies and stuff. I don't know. But he can go invisible in water. So no one knows what his type. A lot of people have been saying water poison. I'll be down for a water poison starter. We have a bunch of water poison types. Well, not a bunch, but we have the known ones I know. But we haven't had one as a starter. Water poison, that's Tentacruel, Skelp, the little version of Dragalge, Toxapex, and Marini. I think those are the only water poisons we have. If there are more, let me know, but I don't think so. So a water poison as a starter would be cool, but uh, I don't think there's no other type that I could see for it unless they show its evolution. Once they show the evolutions and stuff, we'll know their type once they show them. But for right now, as them being like the basic form or baby form or whatever, I don't really see. You can't really tell what they will truly evolve into until they really do. A lot of people, I just don't want this thing to be a fighting type, but I feel like it will be. Just on design alone, that he has all these bandages like around his body, like on his forehead. I'm not. Well, I'm talking about the bunny. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. I was just looking at the picture and saw the little bandages on the score bunny, and just like he looks like he'll become a fighting type, even though I don't want him to be. But back to Swabble, I don't know. I just know for right now, until I see more of their evolution, Swabble is the one I'm going with. Just on design alone, I just like him. He seems more Pokemonish than the other two. The other two look like Pokemon. The one in the middle, the Score Bunny, looks more like a goddamn Digimon. But Swabble just looks more like a Pokemon than the other two. The Grass Monkey looks kind of like a Pokemon, but he could be a Chia pet too. He could be anything else. Just Swabble just looks like a Pokemon. I like the way his hands are. He's just like, I had to do it to him. What the hell? Also, let me know in the comments which game you want to get so far. We don't have Legends revealed or nothing, but like, are you Pokemon Sword now or Pokemon Shield? I tell you now, I'm kind of Pokemon Sword just because of the name alone. I'm waiting for the legendaries to come out before I change my mind, just to see what legends are going to come out before I decide. Because I'm not going to get both games, I don't think. I would try to, but I doubt it. I'm starting to think what Swabble could be. It could. I'm really down with the water poison. I don't mind. I would not mind. But what other typings could he be? I wonder they'll have like the normal what is it? The normal starter abilities. But what would their hidden abilities be? I wonder if they'll make new abilities for these mods. I know with Swabble going invisible, I feel like he'll have a hidden ability, Clear Body, but I would love them to give him his own ability. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, an ability that, like, if it's raining, he gets double evasiveness. Evasiveness. I don't think that's an ability, but he gets like +2 in evasion. So like if it rains, he kind of disappears, so you can't see him. That'd be kind of lit. I don't know an ability for the other two. I guess this one can have Fire Feet. See, that'll just make him a fighting type at that point. But if they don't, an ability called Fire Feet, where any physical moves +2 does +2 damage. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. If the sun's out, no, well, that's chlorophyll. Never mind. I don't know an ability for the monkey. I have no clue. I don't know an ability for the monkey. So you have this one where okay, Swabble, like for the ability I just made, Swabble has if it rains, it gets +2 in evasion. Score Bunny an ability that gives him like Fire Feet or something, to where if he uses a physical fire move, it does double the damage. Maybe I'll do double the damage instead of saying +2 to damage. Double the damage. So evasion is attack. If the sun's out, your defense goes up by 2. Maybe. If he's not physical, if they make him like the defensive starter, he gets +2 in defense if the sun's out. That's something. Grass types are used to the sun. I can see that. It wouldn't be too bad. It's not giving him much, but that's the only thing I can think of at the time. But I think I'm gonna end the video here. I just wanted to give my thoughts to what they could do. What's the possibility? If you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comment. Let me know what you want their types to be, and that's just gonna be the end of this. Tachi, World, release you from this Genjutsu. Peace.